welcome to the New England Film Festival. My name is Aldrin. I'm a film festival director, but I am a film director, a documentarist, a writer, and a producer. That's usually what I do. And this project is most to show a student how we can create art and how we can jump all the difficulties, and we have to do it. So I have the pleasure to have here with me
Rick Miller.
Hi, Rick Miller. You are the director of one of the documentaries that we received in New England Film Festival this year. It's called Mom, I Have Something to Tell You. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. So I am a psychotherapist and I love working with people. And I recognize that there was a theme that kept coming up in my work about gay men and how their mothers interacted with them and how that impacted their well-being. So I, out of the blue, with no film experience, decided that I was going to do a documentary. And here we are.
It was very interesting to me because the funny thing is that I know you from many years ago.
That's right. Yes.
Just in life. We used to
Right.
go to the gym together. We met there.
Yeah.
And years later, I'm sitting in my computer selecting the films from the festival, and I see this documentary coming in, and I see your name, and I say, I know someone who's that name. And when I went to your profile, I said, I cannot be. This is how
Well,
come my friend is an artist and I didn't
and you
know.
didn't know it. And I've been following you for years, so I knew what you've been up to. And it was a thrill for me to be able to submit my film to the New England Film Festival. And I was afraid I didn't get in because I never heard from you. And then I realized I was just being too impatient.
Yeah, no, it takes time because
Yeah,
it go through a bunch of people, and everything takes time. And
yeah,
I was very, very happy, and I was very happy for that. But I'm also was because this film, I think, is very, very important to have it and to show everybody, because it's a subject that unbelievable for me in 2025, 2026, still a taboo.
yes.
So I'm going to put a little piece of the documentary and
Great.
we're going to talk about.
Wonderful.
Your kid can do better in the world with your acceptance. I'll be your model to let you know that you're doing the right thing.
So how was the process of creation of the script to do something like this?
Oh my God. It was so hard because, again, I knew nothing about film. So first I had to buy film equipment. And I consulted with a friend of mine who's a filmmaker, and he gave me the name of the cameras to buy and the sound and the lighting. And setting up for film shoots was the most anxiety-provoking experience of my life. I was sweating. I was so anxious. And I do the interviews myself, as you know from the movie. So as I was interviewing people, I couldn't concentrate because I was afraid I didn't turn on the microphone, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I had a series of mishaps. So ironically, a lot of the footage that I did myself could be saved and used for the film. But once I continued filming, I realized it can't be me. So I hired a professional videographer, and he was immensely helpful because I could just show up and focus on the interview and not worry about technology.
It's not, but we don't talk about this. We don't talk about our bond or how much we love each other, and it's there. The feeling is so deep. And gosh, Jacob, it also makes me feel like.
So you were talking to me that you were overwhelmed with
Yeah, totally.
thing, and you had to get a documentarist.
Yeah. Yes.
What was the role of this person in the production?
So he calls himself the photographic director. His name is Richard Goulis. He is a videographer from Providence, Rhode Island, and an artist. And he's done a lot of filming locally in Providence. And I got to see his work, and he's a beautiful storyteller, and he has professional equipment. So he would just show up in New York City, upstate New York. He came to Boston. Wherever I was, I would hire him to come with me. And interesting that this is a project about gay men and their mothers. He's a heterosexual man, but he really appreciated the nuances of this project and this relationship. And so he would film, but we would also debrief together, and he would kind of share the moments that he felt were the most beautiful. And so I felt like I had a partner in the project, and I wasn't just doing it alone, which was really, really beautiful.
The one of the thing I noticed that you just mentioned right now, you have many different locations.
Yes, yes.
Oh wow. Like from the moment you wrote the script, right?
There actually was no script. I just went and interviewed different people to get as much footage and to capture the essence of this relationship from all over the country. And as a result, it was filmed in different places. The script, what ended up happening is at the end, I hired an editor and a storyteller. And the three of us worked together to put the script together. And what they did is they came to my house for a day and a half, and they just filmed me. They asked me all these questions about the project. Nothing was written out, and I just spoke candidly about what this project was about, how this relationship is special. And months later, when they showed me the first draft, I was like, oh my God, I actually knew what I was talking about. I was shocked. I had no memory of whether I did well or sounded like a bumbling fool, but apparently I did okay.
I have no advice. it's a struggle, and it's tough, and just love them, and and be supportive of them.
Well, that's what I when I came out to you, like that's what I needed to hear was like, I love you, like yeah. I love you, that's it. And I think like that's a great place to start,
Is beautiful, the magic of the cinema, and seeing that you create this documentary Free Spirit, just to call it somehow.
Yeah.
It's just show how we are all connected.
Yes.
Especially with subject that touch, deep in the soul to the human, because we all have friends, family that that has situations like this one, and they don't know how to, sometimes they don't know how to express themselves. They're afraid or come out into your family. So having a documentary like this is very important, because it shows you that it's okay.
It was really interesting doing this, because there were some people that were so honored to be included. They thanked me profusely for filming them, and I thanked them profusely for being willing to be filmed. But then there were a number of mothers who said, oh my God, I'm horrible on camera. I feel so self-conscious. So I ended up having to help people calm down and not feel self-conscious around the camera. And this is why it was good for me not to do the filming, because I could put 100% of my focus on them. And as I said, I'm a psychotherapist, so my day is all about interviewing people and listening to people. And I put people at ease through my demeanor, and people would forget that they were in front of a camera. And that's part of the beauty of these interviews, for sure.
And how you select these people that is talking to their friends, how you choose them, because there's many different of them.
I mean, I started this project about 5, 6, 7 years ago, and so many people were reluctant to speak to me, either because they felt self-conscious, or they were embarrassed, or they didn't want their families to know they were gay, or they felt like they had nothing to say. So whoever was willing to speak to me, I would film. And then over time, I shared snippets of the videos before the film was done on YouTube. and at some presentations. So once people realized that I had started a nonprofit called Gay Sons and Mothers, and I started speaking about this very special topic, then it made me look more significant, and more people were willing to be filmed. And people are so generous, so willing.
It was beautiful because you can see people talking from the heart,
Yes.
talking
Yeah.
from, and also it's very moving seeing mothers and talking so beautifully
I
about.
wish I interviewed you.
I know.
We lost touch.
I know. We did.
Some photos of you and your mother that I absolutely love. And I don't know what happened. I should have interviewed you, but that's okay because we'll do it now.
We are connected in
Absolutely.
any way.
See, yeah.
Think about being a kid and the safety of being with your mom when things were good.
So, Mom, I have something to tell you. From the first idea that you have to create this film to the end, how
Yeah.
long it took?
I think it took about 5 years.
Oh, wow.
And again, I have no film background. I knew nothing. So first I had to capture footage. And I got to know people all over the country. People would say, "Oh, I think so-and-so would be a great subject for you." Then 2 years ago, it took me a long time to find a storyteller and an editor that wanted to work with me, that didn't want to charge me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, which I didn't have. So I found a married couple, that's the editor and the storyteller, Devin Cannon and Eli Harrigan, and their credits are in the film. And it took them a while to work on the project. They had a baby during the process. So it took about 1.5 years to edit the film and get its final project done. But what a magical experience to work with the team. And we would bring out the best in each other and share stories about how we felt like it needed to be edited and emphasized. And wow, that is an addictive, profound process that I utterly loved.
It is very well, I love that, but it's very good that you just mentioned that it took you like around 5 years to finish it, because I want to mention that a project like this or any other project, it could take you a lot of time.
Yeah.
You're going to encounter all this difficulty. You need an editor, or you need a storyteller. And with films, it's exactly the same thing. It could take you a year. Music.
Yes. Yeah. All of that.
All of those things that it comes after, because you have footage and footage and footage, and after that, put those things together. It could take a long time. So
Also, I'm sorry for interrupting you. I'm just so excited. There's no way I could have told the story. I can tell a story when I teach and when I speak, but I don't have the ability to edit my favorite scenes out. So if I had it my way, the documentary, which is 30 minutes, would have been 40 hours.
Yeah, we were still here watching it. Yeah. I understand. It's one of the most difficult part about making a film is that the director doesn't want to cut anything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And I took a big leap when I worked with this couple. I told them my favorite lines in every interview. And by the way, when I interview people, it's like falling in love. I have such respect for them. And my favorite lines are so profound, but the experience of being an interviewer, hearing people describe this profound relationship that they've never really thought about before or never put into words before, it's such an honor. So I go into this with such respect and admiration and love that it's really hard to edit out the moments that I don't think should be deleted. So I said to the couple, you go ahead, do round one by yourself. I'll tell you what I like. And I just turned away and let them do the first draft on their own. And I was so anxious when they said, we have a 30-minute draft for you. And I was struck by how gifted they are at the emotional resonance of this topic and how they were able to craft the story. That doesn't mean it was done. It just means that I trusted them implicitly. And then we worked together for a series of months to include different tidbits and add different moments. And it really turned into something quite beautiful.
It is, it is. And this is my next question, which is pretty much answered, but let's see. If there is anything that you could change, what it will be? Is there something that you feel that it is missing, or maybe not?
Oh, that's such a hard question.
I know.
There's so many things I would love to change. I would have hired a videographer from day one.
No, yeah, that's for technology. For
You mean about the film itself?
yeah.
Part of me wishes it was longer. Part of me would like to edit out certain scenes. Part of me would like to include a few other people that I didn't include. But that being said, I have seen this film hundreds of times, and I still get emotional when I watch it. I still have to pinch myself to think that this actually turned into something. And when I share it, or when it's at film festivals and I hear the audience laughing, or I hear people sniffling, it's so profound. And it opens up the door of thinking, of conversations, of appreciation about LGBTQ issues, about the role that mothers play. It's so profound.
It is. It is a beautiful, and I felt the same thing when I watched it. Touch me. My question is, now that you mentioned this, is more people that you probably want to include. Are you thinking to do a second part?
You know, a lot of people in the film industry have told me that it should be a 60-minute film. I'm a little mixed because it's so powerful that it leaves people wanting more, and maybe that's the best I can do. I'm not sure. I'm about to go and give talks and show the film at different places, different communities and schools and towns. And so what I think I will do is speak more during the film screenings and do more education. So I may just end up doing that. I'm not sure. We'll see. One of the dreams that I have is that someone wants this to be a mini series, like a 6-session mini series somewhere. I have no idea if that'll ever take place or not, but that's my dream.
Yeah, I think that I was about to say that it, to me, is very. It could be a series of different topics. Is it touched so many different points that they are important, and there's my thing is still there. The that needs still right there. I mean, one more time, it just it blows my mind how we are in these years, and we still, that thing is just.
Well, now we need this more than ever. LGBTQ
Exactly.
issues are
Raising is like what's
Yeah.
going on in this world.
And
That's supposed to be ancient world, but
I
now
know.
we're going back to the ancient.
Yeah. And what I've learned about working on this, again, because I'm not in the film industry, is that through watching other people's stories, you learn a lot. And this film and my voice is not meant to intimidate, not meant to shame, nothing like that. I just share beautiful people and their incredible stories, or their painful stories. And people can learn as a result of that, that we're just people. You know, gay men and their mothers are just ordinary people living their lives. And these are two groups of people that have been made fun of and humiliated. And this helps people realize that it doesn't need to be the case.
Correct. It's very uplifting.
Yeah.
And I think that having the representation of the mother in there is very strong because it gives that hope of you have a backup. You are not alone.
Yeah.
Because I seen cases of monstrosity that the family throw
Absolutely.
them out, and just seeing this message that you send in your documentary is very important. I think
Thank
it's
you.
very, very no, thank you for making something like that because the world needed. That's why you need to do a second part.
Okay. Well, even if I don't do a second part of the documentary, I'm not stopping with filming.
Oh,
I'm
well, here we go. So, what is going to be the next for Rick Miller?
Well, okay, so I'm going to continue on this project, and you're going to be one of the people that I interview, and I'm going to do in person, but also online filming, very much like we're doing right now, so
Oh my
I can have access to more people and not worry about technology and just show up and share this beautiful relationship with people. And then I'm batting around some other ideas that I don't want to say out loud yet because I'm not exactly sure if
Yeah,
it'll
and the
turn into
surprise has to be there.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, but that's awesome. That's great. And I think your work it's excellent and is very needed. And the way that you, I mean, I start following you and seeing your comments. You have like a you speak online and I watch it and I'm like, oh my god,
Who
I
knew?
believe that. I mean, I know this person. It's
You
my
just thought I
friend.
was another pretty face at the gym.
No, no, no. It is very important what you do. It's just fantastic. Rick, where can we find you?
Okay, thank you for asking. So the regarding the film and the work that I'm doing with Gay Sons and Mothers, we have a website called all one word, gaysonsandmothers.org. But we're also on Instagram and Facebook, Gay Sons and Mothers, all one word. And then I also have my own website, which is rickmiller.biz, rickmiller.biz. The only problem with the name that I've been born with, Rick Miller, is that there's 9 million of us out in the world, and it's really hard for getting websites and marketing.
Oh yeah, because your name is popular.
So common.
It's
Yeah.
it's a camel. And now that you just mentioned that you have like a nonprofit,
Yes. Yeah.
what do that nonprofit mission is?
So that's Gay Sons and Mothers, and I started the nonprofit knowing that I was going to do the film. So I did two big things that I knew nothing about. One was start a nonprofit to raise money to do the film, and the other is do the actual film through the nonprofit. So that's how that works.
Also, this nonprofit is dedicated to help with the film.
Absolutely.
That's
And the topic in general, gaysonsandmothers.org. We, a couple of years ago, I had, I don't know how many, 20 different volunteers watch all of the videos, and they commented on the unique aspects of the relationship that they were aware of in these interviews. And then I collated their responses and wrote up a short research study about why this relationship is so profound. So now I give talks and I can say from our research with Gay Sons and Mothers, these are the things that are so profound in the relationship. So again, no one has talked about this, no one has done this, and I'm thrilled to be able to be doing it.
yes, I congratulate you
Thank
for
you.
it because it's, as I said many times, it's very important, very needed, and it's amazing. And it's you become like a pioneer because I never see no one talking about it.
No one has.
No,
It baffles me
me
that
too. I'm
in
like
the world, no one has talked about it.
unbelievable. And yeah, that's why it's amazing, and that's why we gave you the award of best documentary in
Thank you.
New
That
England Film
made my
Festival
week.
2025. I had to send you the the certificate and stuff.
I'm so excited. I was so touched, so moved.
No, it was very, very important to show that film, especially in the school, because one more time, it's a topic that is taboo. People doesn't talk about those things, that they are the most basic thing. Family,
Yeah.
mother, it's just, and I related to it because I live with my mom. I take care of my mom, and it's a perfect example. She loved me no matter what.
Yeah.
And I do
You
love.
have, judging from the photos that I've seen, a very profound, poetic bond that goes beyond words, that is experienced between the two of you in a really, really powerful way inside your body. I don't know if that sounds accurate or not.
It does. I need to talk to you about it because my relationship with my mom it's very strong. It goes beyond what I can express because
Yeah, that's what I see.
years of it's crazy. My sisters, it's like you guys are like in love.
Totally. Completely.
Yeah. And I need to show you one of my latest video. Go on YouTube and you will see it. It's called Broken Feelings. It's in Spanish, but you can see the relationship a little bit between me and my mom for years.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. Excellent.
If this project inspires any person to remember that, if one person feels comfort, one child calls his mom, one mother reaches out to her son.
Thank you very much, Rick, for being part of New England Film Festival.
Oh, I'm so honored.
We are extremely happy to have you. And of course, one of the missions here is connections and relationships. So that we already have.
Well, I'm thrilled to reconnect with you, but I'm also so delighted to be part of the New England Film Festival. It's home. It's amazing, and you're doing great work.
Oh, thank you very much. And I cannot wait to see you in the future. And I wish you all the success in the world because you deserve it for this type of job you do.
Oh, I so appreciate it. And you were part of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great to see you.